There are actually two types of boats commonly called cats. The first type is a catamaran, which is actually part of the multi-hull family. And then there are cat sailboats, with one, usually front-mounted mast with one large sail. Why are they called cats? And the advantages and disadvantages of both in a moment. Hi, I'm Alan Stokel, and this is Budget Boat Cruising, the channel for people who love to cruise on their own boats in a certain amount of style. Please subscribe and ring the bell to be notified when we post the next video. According to Wikipedia, a catboat is a sailboat with a single sail on a single mast set well forward to the bow of the boat. Traditionally, they were gaff-rigged. Most have a shallow draft with a centerboard, although larger modern ones have a keel. They can be anywhere from 12 to 40 feet long, with a beam half as wide as the hull length, and the waterline, which is a big advantage for most cruisers. These boats can be tubs with a lot of space for their size because of the beam. Although most people claim that the origins of the name is unknown, the term "not enough room to swing a cat" is not animal abuse, but reference to the fact that catboats can be difficult to control in a tight space. Some catboats in current use include the Beetle Cat, the Redden Catboat, that Canadian classic, the Nonsuch, the Island Cat, and the Cape Cod Cat. From the 1850s to the early 1900s, catboats were the dominant inshore boat in many places, both for work and for pleasure. They were used for fishing and coastal transportation. Their popularity declined in the commercial world when they were replaced by motorized boats. Now the next cat. The catamaran, informally called a cat, is a multi-hulled watercraft featuring two parallel hulls of equal size. It's geometrically stabilized, getting its stability from the wide beam rather from a ballast keel, as with the monohull sailboats. Catamarans were invented by the Austro-nesians, which enabled their expansion to the islands of the Indian and Pacific Oceans. Catamarans typically have less hull volume, smaller displacement, and shallower draft than most monohulls of a comparable length. The two hulls combined also often have a smaller hydrodynamic resistance than the comparable monohulls, so they tend to be faster. The catamaran has a wider stance on the water, can reduce both heeling, or tipping over, and wave-induced motion, as compared with, say, a monohull, and can give reduced wakes and can give club and marinas headaches to provide extra wide slips. Catamarans range in size from small sailing or rowing vessels to large naval ships and even car ferries. The two hulls can be connected by a simple frame strung with webbing, or it could be a bridge superstructure with cabins or cargo space. In a moment, my preferences, but now watch this. Hi everyone, I have an update on the upgrades we've been making thanks to your support either on Patreon or just by watching commercials and supporting the advertiser's product. We now have a new camera set up capable of 4K and a new to us Manfrotto tripod with a great fluid head. We're searching for an editing program that fully supports 4K and still fits within our budget. All this thanks to your continuing support. I own a monohull, and that is my preference. I've also sailed extensively on a catboat and can vouch for their beaminess and room below. Swinging a cat? I don't think I'd want to do that. Hi, I'm Alan Stokel. We just want to spend a couple of seconds talking about Patreon. By you supporting me through Patreon, we can grow marzipan productions faster. Each year, the number of boaters declines. We need some grassroots support to get young people and families into boating. Go faster! One of the ways is to take the sport to the people. Not everyone wants to watch an old fart pontificate. With your support, we can hire some of these new generation representatives who really know how to communicate with their peers. Ha! Peers! Nautical term. This takes more money than we can make on YouTube ads alone. YouTube has been very kind to us, but to really make this work, we need more cash. Boat! We'd like to do more stories on all our channels. For instance, on budget boat cruising, we can really get off the dock and show what it's like to cruise on a small boat. On Grampian Marine, we can do more expert work to help maintain those boats ourselves. Even world's worst maritime disasters can use the brass shined and made a little more shipshape. Boat! You can start for as little as $1 a month, and that will get you a credit on our next videos. Thank you. Thank you.